Who you are and where you're calling from.
Hi, Mike. It's Dave.
Hi there. I
How
just
you
got
doing?
your information there. Uh,
Okay.
you can put
You
any.
realize you realize I spent $3 on this. If I lose any of it, I'm going to come after you with a butcher knife.
All you got to do is develop a downline of 30 people, and you'll get your $3 back, and your advertising will be free.
Okay. Oh, I just got an email from you.
Hmm.
Mhm. Well, that's good. My wife is in the other room talking about me,
Talking about you. Okay.
and not in a good way. Oh well, life goes on.
Life goes on.
Now, am I going to get charged $3 on the first again?
No, it won't be. Actually, won't happen until May 22nd. It'll be 30 days after the first one.
Okay. It don't matter. I can do it
Yeah,
both ways.
that's the way it's actually set up in PayPal. So,
Okay.
Akron, Ohio. Did you get moved already?
No.
Not yet.
Mm-mm.
Where were you? Where were you gonna move to? Back to Canton or?
Caggle Fall. Caggle Falls.
Oh, okay.
Unless things blow up in my face here, in which case I'll go back to North Canton.
Maybe it won't blow up in your face.
I keep thinking I'm going to have the strength to resist, and something like this happens. So, so what are we talking about tonight, Mike?
Oh, well, like we talked about earlier, we're probably just gonna see what anybody else has got questions or wants to talk about, and if not, then I'll just have to make up something.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm pretty good at doing that too sometimes.
Mm-hmm. I know you are. Nothing like the old ad lib.
Hmm. I'd rather talk about something somebody wants to know about, but if nobody wants to know about anything, I'll just talk about some whatever I want to talk about.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Got me a bowl of chicken soup here, Barbie made. It's good stuff.
I'll bet it is.
Good stuff.
Well, that's good. That's very good.
What operating system do you run? You're using a laptop, aren't you?
Yeah.
What operating
I'm
system?
using Windows 7.
Windows 7. I upgraded my XP machine because when Microsoft decided they're not going to support it or any software that works on it or anything like that anymore, so
Hmm.
they actually they pulled a real slick move on on the whole commuting. I'll say it right in a minute. Computing neighbor network community, so they could make a buku of money.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's
so
what they do.
I had to upgrade my XP machine to Windows 3.81 here.
8.31.
No, 8.1.
8.1.
Yeah, I'm not getting along with it real good. Who else called us here? This is Mike in Georgia. Tell us who you are and where you calling from.
David Mincy
David
from Melbourne,
Mincy.
Florida.
Hello, David. We got Dave and
Okay.
Dave, and someone else just rang the bell too. It's Mike in Georgia. Tell us who you are and where you calling from.
It's Don, Mike.
Dave,
Hello,
Dave,
Dave
and Don.
and David.
The three
Hello,
Ds.
Hello.
Don. How's everybody tonight?
We're doing great. How are you doing?
Oh, real good.
Well, I'll one up you on that, Don. I'm blessed, highly favored, deeply loved, imperfect but forgiven, and glad about it.
And dreams a lot.
Well, you just can't ask for more than that.
Oh, dear.
I'm starting to see you show up on top now, Mike, on IBO Exchange.
You know what? Let's see. I think it was Sunday night, Monday morning. I went through 5,000 credits.
Yeah, since they activated that 25, you have to do 25 before you get your free credits. They've been really hitting me for coins too.
Yeah. But that was all right. I'm seeing I hope a lot of traffic to the sites I got up there now. So
Do you have the rotator in
I was
that?
kind of glad to see them do that.
actually, I do have the rotator on one of them links, Dave.
I just wondered. I put my winning team link on there.
Yeah. Well, that's good. I'm willing to let you put any link you want, as long as it is something that's not objectionable to people.
Mm-hmm.
Mike, I'm going to hang up and dial back in. I've got a really poor connection for some reason.
All righty.
We'll try it again.
All righty. David, how are you doing down there in Florida tonight?
I'm all right. I got my Google AdSense set up on my website today, but I'm kind of worried about the width of it. It's 748 or 762, something like that, by 90, and I think I'm going to need one of them skyscrapers for the side. So.
Yeah. Is that 700 high and 90 wide, or?
No, it's 700 and something wide and 90 tall.
Wow, that'd take across your whole screen, won't it?
Yeah, that's what I was worried about, because I remember judging by when we was doing the HTMLs, I was judging by the video size,
Mm-hmm.
and that was only like what 360 by or 620 by 3 something.
Yeah.
It might be all right. I don't know.
We'll see how it works.
Yeah. I got it placed in.
All righty. Good evening. This is Mike in Georgia. You've reached a winning team training call. I assume this is you, Don, coming back in.
Yeah, got a lot better connection this time.
All
It was
right.
really choppy the last time.
Oh well. Sometimes them phone lines don't work out as well, and you have to do that. David, what'd you start to say?
I just was going to say I got it pasted into HTML on my website.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll make some pocket change now.
Well, we hope so. We hope so.
Don, you went out on Twitter this week. It was your turn.
Did I miss? Did you get your AdSense set up? Was that what you were talking about?
Yeah, I did. I got it. I got it set up today. But I'm kind of worried about the width on it. You know, it's 768 by 90. I don't know if that's a skyscraper or what.
That's a banner kind of ad. It's even a pretty wide banner.
I don't really know what mine was. I thought at one time IBO had suggested what size.
Yours goes up and
I'll
down.
have to take a look at mine, and I'll get back to you and let you know.
Okay. Well, it was kind of, difficult because I was trying to change the size like we did in HTMLs, before, and every time I tried to drag across it, it would highlight the whole thing like it wanted me to copy it or something. So I couldn't get it done. I couldn't change the size of it.
Should be able to do that just within the where you got your IMG link.
Yeah, I tried it there too, but it didn't want to cooperate. You know how that does. Every once in a while, I have to go in and try something with Google, and then if I get that crashed up robot screen, I just walk away. I just walk away from it and come back and try it later.
Sometimes that's what you have to do.
And, down at the robot, all that crashed up junk that he got around him, he says, "We don't know what's wrong." That's funny.
Been there, done that.
Looks like Linworth's got another sign up, huh?
I'm not real sure what he. This is not Linworth that left a message here on the chat room. It's
Yeah, well, that's
Johnson.
Jones. Yeah, John Sod. I have signed up. Thanks, Linworth, for the invite. So
Yeah.
He's probably got another one.
I don't know what he's signed up for exactly, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. And added another one yesterday too. So, good evening. This is Mike in Georgia. You've reached our winning team training call. Please tell us who you are and where you're calling from.
Hi, Mike. It's Sandy in North Carolina.
Well, good evening, Sandy.
How are you?
In there. We're doing good. We've
Good.
got Don and Dave, the 3 Ds.
John, Dave, and Dave.
Here
That's good.
tonight.
The Three Stooges.
Nah.
It's not diners, drive-ins, and dives.
I like the
There
Three
you go.
Stooges.
Three Stooges. I see.
That's kind of like I can't think of his
We
name now.
three kings of Orient are.
There you go.
Can't think of the guy's name that did the cooking show, driving and something other, driving divers and dives or something like that. Or
I just looked at my Google code on IBO, and it has ad width equal 160, Google ad height equals 600.
Yeah, yours goes up and down. What David's got there is one that's gonna go sideways.
I'm hoping
Yeah,
that it's 720, 768 high, and 90 wide. That's what I hope it is.
That would be better than what you want. Actually, you probably want it a little wider than that if you can squeeze it in on your page. What'd you say? You had 150 or something like that, Don?
160.
160.
160 by 600.
That-
600 on the height.
Right. Yeah. That's probably some better numbers to use there, David. If you can work it in. That would make it go up and down.
And I use that same code on my blogs and everything where I have Google Ads, so it'll fit in that side channel.
Right.
And then on IBO, it goes on the bottom left there on a channel.
Yeah. I went out and looked at AdSense after we talked the other day, and I used to have an AdSense account a long time ago, maybe 10, 12 years ago. It's been a long time, and the website, it was only on one website, and that website no longer exists. Hasn't existed for a long time. So when I went to try to create a new account, they told me I had an account and the account was deactivated or something other like that, and that I couldn't put another one up because of that. And they didn't tell me why it was deactivated, but it was active when that website went down. And I assume because the website went down, they deactivated the account, which was logical, but they wouldn't let me open up a new one. So
I love the way those guys are just arbitrary in their decisions.
oh, they don't necessarily give you a reason or why, or give you anything you can argue about or anything. They just said this is it and this is the way it is, and so I said okay.
I guess the only way around it is to use a different name.
Well, somehow or another, I didn't even get around to giving them a name. I just went to their site, and apparently they must have seen my IP address, which has been the same for years and years and years. And,
Yeah, that could be.
apparently, from the IP address, they realized who I was because they came back and told me what my name was and everything. So I believe someone else just rang in here. This is Mike in Georgia. Please tell us who you are and where you calling from.
Hi, Mike. Yes, it's me, Marnie. I'm
It's
calling
Marnie.
you on the phone. I can't get through to you on Skype.
I'm not sure why. I've got Skype running on multiple machines here right now.
I have no idea. I dialed the number and everything, and it keeps dialing it, and nothing's happening. And it won't end the call now. So I can try dialing it again. So it keeps dialing it. And won't end the call. That's weird.
Well, you're not calling me on Skype. You're using Skype, is what you said, or trying to use Skype.
I was calling the number on Skype,
Yeah,
and I can't get through.
I'm
calling you right now from my phone.
I'm not sure why that's happening, because I'm using Skype to call in here.
I don't know either, because it's never done that before. It's actually dialing through, and nothing's happening, and it will not let me end the call to try dialing again. I don't know. So hi, everyone.
Hi, we're glad you went to
Hi,
the
Marnie.
effort to get here regardless of your troubles there. So
Hi, Marnie.
Hi, how are you?
Doing good. Hope you are too.
Oh, I'm doing fine, thanks. I don't know how long I'll stay on the phone because this is costing me money.
Well,
I don't.
I
I
tell
don't
you,
have a long.
I tell you
Huh?
what. Let me ask you this, Marnie. If you got anything you want to ask, any question you want to ask, or anything,
Not right at the moment, except what I just said.
except for
No.
that, huh? Well, why don't
No.
you quit spending money on your cell phone or whatever phone you're using, and I'll post this on the website. You can go back and listen to it on the website, and then if you have any question that creates from what you hear, you can always call me back, personally, and I'll.
Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to see maybe just log right out of Skype and try again.
Well, you
So
might do
I'll say
that. Might try that too.
okay. So anyway, hi everyone and goodbye.
Okay. Goodbye.
Hi,
He's
goodbye,
glad to hear you
Marnie.
tonight.
Okay. Good night.
I don't know what problem she was having there, but I am using Skype, and I called in on Skype. It, let me see here. I'm not sure what John Sod or whatever his name is there says he has signed up. Thanks. Well, that's great. I wonder what he signed up for because I don't see him on the chat room anywhere. And usually Linwood goes ahead and puts people in the chat room when he brings in new people. So I'm not sure what he's signed up for. He may have meant Sniforp. And Linwood's real good about putting people in Sniforp. So we shall find out, I'm sure. Well, Marnie's back online with Skype. She popped up on my screen there. So. Yes, Sandy.
I'm on Skype now, and the whole group in this thing there, it's faded out. The
I can't hardly hear you now. I heard you real good at first. Let me turn my volume up here. See if that helps.
This doggone phone.
Oh, I hear you good now. I didn't have
Oh.
the volume way up there. What did you try to tell me then?
In Skype, after Marnie said she was having trouble. I've never tried to call. And wait a second. There's a little... Where are you?
That may be her right there.
Okay.
This is Mike in Georgia. Please tell us who you are and where you're calling from.
Yeah, that might be her. It's me.
It's
You got
you.
through.
Welcome back. Did you get through on Skype this time?
I got through on Skype, but I don't know how I did it because I've shut down half of my computer.
Oh.
Okay.
That's what I was doing, is I was shutting down everything, and all of a sudden it showed Skype, and it showed that it had shut itself off when I dialed the number. So I tried it's weird, and I just redialed the number, and it came up.
Yeah, well, that's great. You're in here now, and I saw where you actually went off Skype and you came back. So.
Oh, yeah, I did a couple times. I don't know how I got in. So anyway, I'm here.
Very good. Very good. Okay. Well, let me ask anybody if they got anything coming up or any questions or anything that we might discuss tonight, help with.
Yeah, we
Well,
can
I
talk
have a
about
question for you about the your ad co-op, Mike.
Yes.
I didn't read the whole thing yet. I just skimmed it earlier when you first posted it. Do you have an annual subscription, or is it just monthly?
No, I just got it set up for a monthly.
Okay. I'm going to get into that. It'll either be tonight or tomorrow.
Okay. Whenever. Let me just drop back and explain what I've done here, and I'm gonna be doing a lot of advertising here on various media, and using various ways, banner ads, and just about any anything I can come up with to add to do, and it's so what I thought was I would I'd rather than just going out there and throwing my link everywhere, I'm gonna throw a rotator link out there and let it rotate among people that want to participate with us, and I've figured we could set it up the way it is. I don't know how much of it you read or not, but I kind of set it up where it will pay you back just a little bit for each person that you refer. My goal here, let everybody know right up front, my goal here is to try to bring in some new blood into the winning team. I want the winning team's kind of like everything else in the industry right now about this time. It's kind of hit a kind of a slowdown or slack point, and I want to try to bring in as many new people as I can, and this is one way of doing that, and I just wanted the whole team to be able to reap the benefits from it. So it's a way of advertising and a way of actually making some pocket change too, and it doesn't you can, it's got a little form there on the website, and when you go to it, or actually I put it in the chat room too, you can click on it, and there's a little form there you can fill in, and basically bare bones information, your name and your email address, and list a URL for a particular web page, banner ad, landing page, capture page, just what have you that you might want to promote. And it doesn't have to be the winning team. I'm going to be promoting the winning team as well, but uh, you know, anything that you want to advertise or promote would be great. Want to stick some of your books in there, Don, or whatever you want. Yeah, anything you want to do, but it's I try to make it where it's going to be as inexpensive as possible on people, and actually if you'll just go out and tell a few other people, and we bring a few people into the winning team, you can actually break even where the advertising really won't cost anything. So that's the goal. You can read
I'll say that's cheap advertising at any price. $3, you can't beat that.
well, I thought so, but if we do it as a team and a group, then it'll any costs will be absorbed that way or covered that way. And like I said, if you go out and tell a few people, and we bring in a few new members, you can actually wind up uh, covering your costs and having your advertising there for free. So it's a I don't know. It was a thought that's been in my mind for actually a couple of weeks here now, and I just finally got around to putting it all together today. Uh, I'm open to suggestions if anybody's got suggestions. But you can find, if you go to the team website, scroll over to the more in the top menu there. The very first item in the top menu is the page that tells all about it, and it's also got the little form on that page and everything. I'm working through PayPal because PayPal is the easiest way to do it, and also probably
I got.
cheapest. Yes, Sandy.
I'm signing up now. You think I'm going to use the mom capture page on Skyforp?
Mm-hmm.
You think the IBO URL is okay, or should I use the full URL?
I tell you what, Sandy, I just go ahead and use the full URL if it would, is my
Okay.
recommendation, simply because nobody's really going to see what URL you put there.
Right.
It's going to take them straight to your page. So it really doesn't matter either way. It'd be all right, but I'd just go ahead and put the full URL in there. I'll test it
Okay.
before we do, and if it doesn't, if it don't do right, I'll come back and tell you to put the IBO URL in there.
Ah,
Either way.
Yeah, let me just test. I'm going to test it and see if it. Yeah, it does. It goes through. Okay. But now this is strange. I added a spokesperson, and she's not coming out. She comes out on the IBO URL. How weird.
Well, the IBO
Okay.
should just be actually forwarded
Yeah.
over to the main one, so she should be coming out on either one. If it comes out on one, it should be on both.
Yeah. I'm going to have to check that. I am going to have to check that.
Well, like I say, I'll test it all out too before I actually stick it in the rotator. But actually, when the rotator I use, it's not the Skyforp rotator. It's one that I could put more people in, and without getting crowded to the point where it benefits nobody. And
Are you,
go ahead.
Mike, Mike, are you still using the rotator for Skyforp? 'Cause you've never mentioned that, so I didn't know if you were still doing that.
Yes, I do, but I don't see much activity on it. I don't know. It's like it. Everybody got used to what it was and quit going to it. I don't.
Yeah.
So I kind of I'm moved over to a better a better rotator, or I don't know if it's better or not. It works about the same, except it's got room for more in it and stuff like that. But it's hopefully it's a URL that nobody's going to recognize right off the bat, and be more effective for us.
Okay.
But like I say, if you go over to go over that. I actually put the link on the chat room too. But if you go over to that the page there on the hover over the more and right under the more button, it's a link to the page. The very first thing is if we let me see here.
Which page are you talking about? Because I can't get into really anything on the computer tonight. Are you talking about the winning team?
Yeah, the winning team, winningteampros.com.
Yeah.
And across the top of the header picture
Right.
there's the horizontal menu, and the last entry says more, and if you just hover over that, it drops down a sub menu, and
Yeah.
the very first item in the sub menu will take you to the page
Okay.
that explains all about it.
Okay. Since I don't have much on the computer right at the moment, as I said, I was shutting it down. So I'm not going to touch anything right at the moment.
Got a question, Mike.
Okay, Dave.
The co-op.
Yes.
Where do the banners come from?
What do you mean by banners?
Well, it says co-op rotator. You said you was going to be doing some more.
I'm going to be utilizing a lot of different methods of advertising in different ways, and banner advertising is one of the things I'm going to be doing, and I'll be creating those. But they'll all be pointing to the URL for the rotator, which when people click on it, it'll rotate around through the list of people in there, and it'll actually send people to whatever URL you put there. You don't have to worry about creating a banner for that, unless you want it to go to it send people for you to a banner that you're using. It could, but or you can send it to your website, or you can send it to one of your landing page capture pages, something like that. Just about anything for you can.
Okay, explain the rotating.
Okay.
It goes. They click on, like, say, if it goes out on IBO, it'll send them to the Skyfork site. Is it?
No,
okay.
no, it won't happen. There is a single URL that I use, and all the advertising that I will be doing will, when people click on the advertising, on the links in the advertising and thing, it will take them to the rotator, and what they will see is whoever happens to be next in line. It'll rotate through all the people. When it gets start at the top and gets down to the end, it'll go back to the top, and it just keeps rotating. Every time somebody clicks on that one URL, it'll go and to whoever's happens to be next in the rotator, and it will send them to whatever URL that they have included in the little restroom form. So if you got a website or something like that, you put that URL in the form, and I'll add it to the rotator. And when comes your time for to get the next hit, and instead of going to whatever, it'll send people straight to your your page that you have listed or your URL.
Okay.
For the price, you can't beat the service. $3 is ridiculous, Mike. You could ask a lot more for what you're doing.
Not necessary though.
I know, but we appreciate you.
My main goal is to help the team, build the team, and also to create some new members in the winning team. That's why one little phrase I put in there, if you've noticed that it's for winning team members only. Uh, and since winning team is they can join for free, there's no reason for anybody that wants to take advantage of the opportunity, the advertising opportunity. There's no reason in the world why they shouldn't just go ahead and join the winning team too. First, which so as a member of the winning team, this is one of the benefits they got is a way of having cheap advertising and possibly even free advertising. And also create a reason and some interest in having the team members be able to promote the winning team.
Oh.
Mike, it is. I've checked in Stiflip, and the actor number one is on the. Isn't that weird? Well, I'm going to send you the link. I'll send you an email with the two links, and you decide which one would be the better one. Okay.
Okay. Well, let me ask you something. What is the link of the one that's not showing up like that? The direct link.
It's oh gosh. It's the sandblomstrom.myopportunityplus.com.
Sandblum, the SANBLUMSTRUM.
BLOMSTROM.
I'm sorry. I had my cell phone rang in just then. I didn't hear what you said.
BLOMSTROM.
All right. I can't spell anyway. That's the reason I asked you.
Oh, everybody makes that mistake. Don't worry about it.
Okay, Sandblomstrom dot. I got that much. What comes after that?
myopportunityplus.com /page 5. Let's see, it's just two different things.
/page 5.
Strange.
Is that S-A-N or S-A-N-D on the front of it?
SAN as in Nancy.
Yeah. Sandblomstrom dot my opportunity OP. It's got two P's in it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I told you I can't spell.
I can Skype them to you. So.
That's all right. I was just trying to type it in on another screen here, so. but it don't seem to be loading anything. I'm just wondering what I did wrong here. OPPORTUNITYPLUS. Is it?
Now let me Skype these to you.
All right.
You want us to go to your personal Skype?
Cancel. Sorry, I'm done telling you. I'm telling this cell phone. It comes up and talks to me and wants to know whether I want to accept the call or cancel it. Website about me. Is that what?
That's the one that I have the slideshow we did. It's
Yeah.
on there. But the other two are, I guess, two different addresses for the capture page. The SkyFork capture page.
Yeah.
Attention all moms.
Let me see what I can find.
And when I looked in SkyFork, it shows the spokesperson, actor number 1, is loaded on there, but it might just be my system isn't picking it up. I don't know.
No, I just, for some reason or other, it's just extremely slow about loading, or not loading at all, really.
Well, that's not so good.
Mike, I managed to get into the winning team site here, so I never paid attention to PayPal email ID. When you're asking that, I don't know of what my PayPal email ID is. I think it's just my ordinary email.
Well, it may be. It may be. I don't. PayPal uses an email your email for IDs, and
Yeah, I think I just used my Gmail email
well,
when I registered.
that's probable. That's possible.
Okay, because so what you're saying is that could probably be it, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't know of any other one. So we can just use the URL from Skyfort then that we're using to
Sure.
advertise?
Sure.
Can you change this? One must have it one thing and then change it to another, or will it always be the
Yeah, I can. You just have to send me a note and tell me you need it changed.
Okay.
Well, Sandy, I just don't know. It just ain't loading nothing here.
Well,
Let me go over to
I'll
this.
just submit the thing and we'll play with it later.
Okay, I don't know why it's not loading anything here, but we'll try a different computer here.
Hey, Mike.
Yes, David.
That after the STR, you're supposed to have a O in there.
You lost me. Where are you talking about?
In your HTML bar, it says Sandblom-Strom.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be an O instead of an U.
Uh-huh. STROM. Okay. I, I told you I can't spell. Now it comes up all attention all moms. And the lady comes
Every
out.
year, thousands of people are able to
It
quit their
does.
jobs
Okay.
and replace
Yep.
their income
It's my
working from
system
home.
then.
Now it's your
just on my
turn.
end. Oh,
For the
that's good.
first time ever,
Okay,
we've
we'll use that
created
one.
an opportunity that allows the
That'll work.
average person.
Okay, I submitted that, Mike, okay?
That'll work.
All righty. Thank you, David.
You're welcome.
See? That's why we're all here. We all help each other.
That's right.
Yeah, that's why it's called a team.
When it comes to spelling, I need a lot of help.
Hello, and congratulations.
Hello and congratulations. That wasn't the lady, that was the man that comes out. I recognize him. I guess if I went over here and looked at your Skype message, I would have known that.
Oh, I thought that's where you saw it. Okay.
No, I was trying to do it just on my own. A little stubborn, I guess.
I got another question.
Okay.
On IBO, do you all send those press releases out as you write them, or can you send them anytime you want to?
No, I tell you, when I'm in a writing mood, I write up several, and then I just pick them out and copy and paste a couple. You can't put out but 2 a day.
Yeah.
So, but I may be in a writing mood and write more than 2, and I just save them until I can post them up again later.
Oh, okay.
I noticed Karina happens to be online on Skype, so I just sent her a little note to ask her if she wanted to come join us. Was anybody else have any other questions or anything you want? And if any questions come up about that, about the co-op there, just you can always send them to me on Skype in the chat room or whatever, and I'll be glad to answer them.
My problem is I've got 2 PayPal accounts, and I might have to get a third one eventually.
Well, however you want to do that.
a rookie thing, you know. What I
Yeah.
did was I I did a business one, and they charged me for it, so I don't use it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I did a free one with a different email address and in Gmail, and now I have 2 other Gmail addresses, and you know, I don't know which one to use, which one to link up yet.
Whatever works best
It'll
for
come
you.
to me though.
Whatever works best for you.
Don,
Yes.
did you hear me earlier when I said it was your turn? You went out on Twitter this week.
Yeah, it's when I called back in. I heard something about that. I didn't really understand what you were talking about, though.
Yeah, I sent some of your press releases out on Twitter this week.
Oh, well, thank you. Are you on Twitter?
Yeah,
Well, you might be if you sent out.
yeah, I sent them out.
Well, thank you. I usually get notified when somebody does stuff like that, and then I go back and reciprocate. Don't recall.
I don't know that it's working, but I hit the tweet button. I hit share.
Is your Twitter address on your IBO profile page?
Yeah.
I'll go check it out next time I'm on and make sure we're connected on Twitter.
Yeah. I don't know that we are. Probably aren't.
Oh, that's very possible.
Yep.
But it got sent out. If the tweet worked anyway, you know. Do you have to be connected for it to go out?
You have to follow him,
Uh,
or he has to follow you.
yeah, as far as I know.
Okay, well, I didn't know that. So I'm just doing it for nothing, I guess.
No. There are other people out there that see it. Don didn't necessarily need to see it. It's all those other followers and stuff you have that are following you that'll see it, and
Yeah.
they can click on it and go see Don's page there.
Oh, you're just burning that in my brain, ain't you there, Mike?
What's
The
that?
co-op. The co-op. I've been reading it for 3 or 4 times now.
As far as I know, everything went through with mine, Mike.
Okay. Well, I'll let you know.
Okay, because I'm at the part where it says your business name, contact email, and your number.
Right.
PayPal account overview, return to MBL marketing. Which one do you do there?
Whichever one. It doesn't really matter, either one.
Either one?
Yeah.
Wants to know if I'm sure that I want to continue sending the information. So I said yes.
Okay.
Okay, so does this it here where it says, then it's taken me to parents working from home team?
Is that what it sent you to?
Yeah.
supposed to. I'll have to check and fix that.
Yeah,
It's okay to send you back there, but that's not where it's supposed to go. I'll,
yeah, it says Parents Working from Home Team. Welcome to the Parents Working from Home Team producing an income so stay-at-home parents can spend quality time with their families. Yeah,
that's okay, but it's not where I intended for it to go back. I just put the wrong URL in the
okay,
form there. I'll fix that, but I intended for it to take you back to the winning team.
okay. So at least you know where it's going then, what's
Yeah,
going then.
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
David, I keep trying to leave a comment on your air layering number one. Keeps kicking it out. It won't.
It keeps kicking you out.
The comment keeps saying there's something wrong with the system. So I'll keep trying.
Yeah. I'm in the Rare Fruit Council, so I grow all kinds of stuff. It'd take me till 11 o'clock to name them all. But I've got saboti trees. I got black ones and white ones and 4 different kinds of mangoes and grapes and jaboticabas and star fruit, all kinds of fruit.
Very healthy.
Right.
Folks, my son's getting ready to go to bed, so I'm going to excuse myself for the rest of the evening. I hope to talk to you on Thursday.
Good night, Reverend Dave.
Good night.
Good
Good
night.
night, Reverend
everybody.
Dave.
Appreciate you being
Good
here.
night, Reverend.
Everybody have a blessed. We'll talk to you all later.
Alrighty, we appreciate you being here. Yeah, if anybody else got anything they want to add tonight, we're pushing up onto an hour here. It's amazing how time gets by. I appreciate all of y'all
No.
being here tonight. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say no, I'm fine. And I was
Okay.
just gonna say good night, everybody.
Well, I appreciate all of y'all being here tonight, and we will be back again Thursday evening, 8 o'clock.
Thank you, Mike.
Everybody.
We'll
Good night, everybody. God bless y'all.
Good night.
Thank you.
look forward to hearing y'all later.
To stop